Good morning. It's Tuesday. This is day 9 of the cold plunge. So we got 2 buckets of ice in here. We're going to add the last one, and then we're just going to go straight into it. So let's get this other bucket of ice in here. All right, you know the drill. We send it. And 3, 2, 1. Cool, this might overflow. This is as high as it's been. Holy freaking cold. Hey guys. Oh, happy Tuesday. Happy day 9 of cold plunge. Oh, there's ice in my bag. Oh, yeah, this is about to overflow back here. No problem. Ooh. Today, the goal is 15 minutes. So I have a whoop. Oh, hang on. This ice. Get out of my bag. Okay, then I have to. Oh, so I have a whoop. If you don't know what a whoop is, it's not a watch because it doesn't tell time, but you wear it like a watch. It tracks your sleep, strain, recovery, heart rate, all kinds of things. I've been struggling to get fully recovered. I'll hit 100% on my sleep and get my 8 hours of sleep in, but I still wake up feeling ugh. And then like sometimes, like last night, I set my alarm for 7, and I like kept hitting snooze because I really want to feel great and feel recovered. Um, and I woke up and I'm only like 67% recovered. So one thing it said for me to do today, one like a light jog, walk, for like 30, 45 minutes, 15-minute ice bath just to help with recovery. And I kind of think it's just because I'm trying not to get stressed, but I'm stressed. It's senior week and senior night is Friday, and there's just a lot to be done. And I am a perfectionist when it comes to planning stuff. I love to plan. I think maybe down the road in my future, I could be like a party planner or a wedding planner just because I love planning and doing stuff. But then I like it to be so perfect. So there's just a lot to do. So I'm a little stressed out about it. And then we have games and traveling on top of all that. And I just feel like I'm running out of time. But anywho, see, the more and more I do this, like, yes, the first initial shock, but then I think my body's kind of used to doing it. Because it's not really, I mean, it's cold, but it's like, eh, we love ice baths. I don't know about y'all. I want to move to Florida. My mom told me I was cray cray because all the hurricanes that happened. I just, or back to Savannah. So I lived in Savannah, Georgia for a year, and then I moved back home. My parents like joke around like, Peyton, you're crazy. Why'd you move back home? At that time in my life, I needed to move back home. I was not independent. Let me tell you, I was independent, but it was like I didn't love to do stuff by myself. I would do it because I was living by myself, and didn't have any friends because I didn't know anyone in Savannah. Um, but now I'm at the point like I love to travel and do stuff and go places by myself. And the beach is my happy place. So I'm like, I would in a heartbeat move back to Savannah or Florida. I like the heat, which is crazy because I do cold plunges every morning. But I like the warm weather. I like the beach. It calms me a bit. But you never know where God's going to take you, right? We play Wingate today. We'll see how that goes. I pray, like I prayed this morning for our girls, just so they play their best volleyball. That's all you can ask for. We talk about every single, I'm trying to hear what. We talk about every single match we play in is the most important match because it's the match that you're in. And if you play your best volleyball, that's all that I can ask for. Play your best volleyball and just have fun. So we'll see. But I was thinking about driving to Louisiana and going to the Taylor Swift concert. I'm not a big Swiftie. I know her music, but I'm not like, oh my God, Taylor Swift. But it's also like I just think it would be so cool, would have been so cool to just experience the Eras tour. but it's okay. Anyone else a little like bummed they didn't get the tickets to the St. In My Boots festival for Morgan Wallen? I was literally there in checkout. The tickets were like $400, and then I'm like, I don't have the money right now. I could pay it off, but then I was sitting there thinking like, I don't know what I have in May. Then I have to buy a hotel for however many nights it is. Then I have to drive to Alabama. Just the cost started adding up, and it stressed me out a bit. Doing this at a timer is sometimes hard because when I want to hit 50, when I want to hit like 6 minutes, it's fine. I end up staying way longer. But when I'm trying to get 15 minutes, I don't know how much time has passed. Halloween is Thursday, so we do our Halloween practice, obviously. I'm going as Daphne from Scooby Doo. I bought the outfit. I didn't buy the outfit. I bought a skirt off Amazon, like a tennis skirt. So I wear, I don't want to say a lot, but I do own a couple of like tennis skirts. So I bought like a dark purple one, and I have a Lululemon long sleeve light purple top. And then I bought the headband and the ascot, I guess, or the scarf, whatever it's called. So I have that for Thursday. And then Saturday, there's a Halloween party here in Newberry. And me and my friend Elizabeth, we're going as like, you know, the party animal crackers, like the coated like pink and white ones with sprinkles on them. Yeah, we're dressing up and going as that. So that'll be fun. Exciting, exciting. Almost all this ice is melted. I read my devotion today and talked about like your thoughts, and like we have thoughts that we wake up and have thoughts of things that we want to do for the day, and then work happens or social media or conversation, just a bunch of different things start to happen, and then your thoughts get so jumbled because then you have a million things to do. I'm trying to like limit what I let in my brain and only feed the good stuff right now, because I tend to get stressed out, which I've done a great job this year of not getting, I have my moments, but as stressed out about stuff. But it being the week that it is, I'm trying so hard to delegate and like this day I do this day I do this, and not get stressed out. So I'm trying to keep myself pretty calm. So having that devotion today, because I was getting stressed out, like I went to bed last night thinking of a million different things of just stuff that I needed to do. And then to wake up and have that devotion, I'm like, okay, it's okay. Just take a step back. Have a little bit of patience. I want to get another tattoo. Don't really know what I want. I don't know what my word, so I typically get tattoos when something meaningful happens. I have 4. I have one on my arm here. It says you are SSB, which means you're strong, smart, and beautiful. My mommy wrote it. Shout out to my mom. Um, I don't think I've ever told the story on here. A couple years ago, I work at Stars. It's now Stars Carolina in Spartanburg. It's a club. So I was working, I want to say it might have been over COVID. We were having just a bunch of clinics, and I worked practically all of them. The club director, who is somebody that I consider my mentor, I look up to. I've known him for probably like 12 years. He coached me. We coached together. Like, he's just a great human being. So he was talking to the athletes of just, he likes to share like wisdom and kind of adapted part of my coaching style of just impacting, and it's more than volleyball. So he was telling the group of girls at the clinic, he has his 2 daughters look in the mirror and say, I'm strong, smart, and beautiful. It was either in the morning or at night. And he like challenged everyone there to do it. Now I know it's like those kids are like, look in the mirror and say and talk to myself. What? But I know good and well y'all look in the mirror and talk to yourself and sing. And if you don't, start doing it. It's a lot of fun. But so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. The first day, it was the most awkward thing because also, if you don't love yourself, if you have issues with yourself and don't love the way you look, it's going to feel so awkward doing it at first. I think it took me around like 14 days. And on that 14th day, it's like 10 or 14, I can't remember. I looked in the mirror and said, damn it, you know what? I am strong, smart, and beautiful. I am amazing. I'm talented. I love my hair. I love my body. And just started spitting out I am statements and changed my life. I started to read the Bible more. And not that I didn't read, I wasn't consistent. I started just talking to God a lot more, reading the Bible a lot more. I started, not that I was mean to my parents, I just started to be a little bit nicer to the people around me because I've learned that when a lot of times that we are mean or do things out of character, we have problems with ourselves. I did not love myself. I was just like every other female out there. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not skinny enough. I look muscular or I don't look muscular enough. Why don't they like me? Why don't I have a boyfriend? Just the many thoughts of just like there's something wrong with me compared to like, no, God made me this way. I'm built this way. I'm built different because, and every single person is built different. In the eyes of God, we are amazing, beautiful human beings. So I got that tattoo, which is so crazy. I went through a very difficult time. I think we talked about it 2 years ago, of where I just completely lost myself. I was battling depression. I never got help for it, which is one thing that I regret doing. But it's also kind of awesome. Like I pulled myself. I did have people in my corner, but I pulled myself out of that, and I just started over with I'm strong, smart, and beautiful. Because I went through a breakup, and it was just kind of like, why? What's wrong with me? What did I do? Just all the negative thoughts. So I started that process over again. And once again, it changed my life. I am closer, and I still look in the mirror and say those things, but I'm closer to God than I've ever been, which is super amazing. Just it makes you like a happier person. I may be struggling financially. I may not have the job that I absolutely want. Now, I don't want this job, but we all have our ambitions and career goals. But you know what? I'm grateful to be here where I'm at because there's a purpose and reason behind that. 2 years ago, I would have just been Debbie Downer, negative person. But so that's one tattoo. Another one, my family, we're big Harry Potter fans. So we all four of us have this tattoo. It says always. I know the dots is kind of cool, but like the dots or the stars, they're in the book, in the corner of the book. But we also say it represents the other three people in our family. My mom, my dad, and my sister. I joked around that we need to get one for our two dogs, but then on my rib cage, I have patience. So I tore my ACL during COVID. Post playing, graduated college. I was playing a grass tournament. I was playing every single weekend. I played the day before. I came down and the hill, like I landed fine. I landed on one leg. Like now I preach my kids don't land on one leg. But the angle that I landed because the court was kind of on a hill, it just popped. That was another very difficult time. I remember breaking down, sobbing one day. My dad's like, what is wrong? I'm like, I can't bend my freaking knee. Like you don't realize what you need your legs for. And then I had to, which is so wild, I ended up getting a cyclops on my graft in my knee. So that basically was a golf ball size, so like that big scar tissue just sat there. I walked with a limp for a solid 3 months. My physical therapist, Jeff, he was awesome because he went to I had my like one of my appointments with a surgeon. And he's like, she has done more than she can do. Like there's something wrong. There's something in there. Turns out, yep, I had a cyclops on my knee, scar tissue just sitting on my knee on the graft. They removed that and I was able to bend my knee. So just a lot of patience. That's when my patience thing started. And then I got baptized last June. So the day after I got baptized on my, is this one? Nope, it's this one. Yeah, back here it says gratitude of just the realization I'm just so grateful for everything and just expressing my, well, so I didn't know what tattoo to get. I knew I wanted to get a tattoo because I like to do it at like big things that happen in my life. After I got baptized, I literally got baptized at church, left, headed to Savannah, and I stayed at Savannah for a night, and then I went to Orlando. As I'm driving, the first song that came on in the car was Gratitude. I think it's by Brandon Lake. I'm like, because the song talks about like there, I don't really know what words to say. Like I could sing all these songs, and how can I express my gratitude that I feel? And I'm like, oh my god, gratitude. That's the word. So then I got that tattooed. I want another one, but I just don't know what and where because I like to hide my tattoos where you don't know that I have them unless I show them to you type thing. Um, like these, I have to show you. Yes, you can see the back of my arm, but some people, they don't just look at the back of your arm. So, yeah. All right, we're going to say it's been 15 minutes. I can't believe this almost overflowed back here. But anyhow, all right, we ready to get out of this? I like want to get out, but I don't want to get out. All right, we're gonna get out. And 3, 2, 1. Today was day 9. Come back tomorrow for day 10.